Okay, I realize people in Trinidad struggling with logo design, both the client and the designer, right? Always struggling because again some weird logos to work with these days, and I kind of tired. So I'm gonna give all some pointers. First, I want to start with the person requesting the logos, right? The client, right? So with the first thing you have to know about your logo, it can't have too much detail, right? Meaning detail, meaning that you can have like a waterfall with fish flying out and butterflies and all the colors of the rainbow and palm trees and your cousin on a boat fishing and this one flying kite. You can't have too much thing in a logo. You have to keep your logo very basic and very simple. Simple as possible, right? There, my son. Simple as possible, right? So that's the first thing you have to take into consideration. The second thing is you can't have too much colors in your logo, right? A logo must be base of like about 3 colors max. 4 colors are running into full color, right? So you try to keep it at least for the max 3 colors. So like if you have a fishing company, you could do like turquoise for the sea, blue for the sky, and probably orange for a little ship on the water or something. You try to keep it very simple, 3 colors max. Just take example of like the Apple logo, Ford logo, Android logo. Them is one color, very simple, and I'll give examples, right? The last thing you have to take into consideration is that logos take time. So you can't give a man a logo today and then you want it by this evening. Remember, we as artists have to do research on the logo and make sure it's very original and it has nothing like it out there. Right? So that's some pointers. Clients, when you question a logo, just bear that in mind so that your thing will look good, it will look original, and it will be professionally done. Okay, to all the designers now in Trinidad, it has some good ones. I know a couple of very good ones. Some is my family, and I know a couple. Well, I wouldn't say bad ones, but I'll say fly by night ones, struggling ones, right? Okay, pointers. You can't have too much detail, just like I tell the clients. You can't have too much detail in your logo. So therefore, you can't have too much thing, and you can't have a logo too busy, because when the logo comes to me, and if it's a shrink the logo or make it bigger, you lose detail and your logo gets lost. And sometimes you can't even read the text on the logo because you have the text too small or too thin and it closing up. You have to know how to do your fonts and how to position your logo. The next thing is you're using internet images to create logos, right? Therefore, you'll use a picture of something and put it on and say it's a logo. You can't do that. You can't do that because what's gonna happen is that when I as a man get a logo now and I go and scale it up to do a billboard for a party or to do a billboard on the highway, the logo will get pixelated. It will get pixelated and it will look bad. So try not to use internet images. Even if you have to buy internet images, make sure it's high quality. Right? Make sure you're buying it is high quality, but I will stay away, especially with logos, from using images like pictures. Right? Stay away from that. Use vector. Vector is the best for logos. Do your logo in vector. Even if you have an image, try and draw it over as a vector. Right? So that will make it more simple. And a vector is you can blow up a vector 1,000 by 1,000, it will look clean and sharp. Do use pixels, you understand? For those of you who know pixels is and dots per inch and stuff like that, right? The next thing is try to be original. All the dog, come on now, man, try to be original with all the logos now. Try not to just copy stuff and say a logo or use a circle or a little embellishment and then say a logo from some other thing. I see most of all the copying a lot of things and saying is all for clients, and that's bad. Even if you see something and you like it, you could get inspired by it and try to do something different, but not the same thing though. Especially with clip art and stuff. Try to be original, right? And like with types for logos, and I'll give an example. When you're using types for logos, try to make the type your own then. Therefore outline the text and shape it to suit yourself and to make it look something original. I'll give an example on that, right? And the last thing I want your artist to know is that when you're doing logos, try and not rush it. Take your time, study it, look. Okay, now this is something I was explaining with types, right? So this is the name of the event, or the logo we're trying to create. Our name is called Eve, right? So the event is Christmas Eve. So this is the word Eve. So what I did, what this is the text, right? So people will just normally use this and say, okay, this is the logo for the party, or this is the logo for the event or the customer, which is this type. This type, the name of this type is Cruzel, right? But a designer should not, that is not design. Anybody could do that. So what I did, I like the V. The only thing I like from this was the V. So I took the V and I made it bigger to fit between the two E's. And then all of a sudden I didn't like the E's. So what I did, change the E with this font here. This font is Adobe Sans, right? So I use Adobe Sans and I change the font and I change the E's. So the E's is different here. And what I did, I didn't like this line in the V being skinny.
Daddy,
Yes, baby.
we want glasses.
Alright, come in just now, okay?
I want to go to the shop to go glasses.
You want to go in the shop?
Shop to go glasses.
Alright, no problem. We will go just now, right? Okay. Yes, this one.
Sun.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't like this one in the
Sun.
so I changed it.
Sun.
Yeah, alright, yeah. We'll go just now. So I changed it a little thicker and then I widen it up. And then what I did lastly was I changed the curve at the top of the V to make it different. So this is the final product of the Eve, right? So this is what I end up working with. John, I tried to make a video, boy. Go do a video to this, right?